next for you, I've got Peter Edward, and he is one of the co-owners of MathMatik. Peter, why don't you come on out here? Hi.
How you doing?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How's your day?
It's been terrific.
Yeah?
Yes.
So when I first met you, it was at a birthday party of a mutual friend, and we just started talking, and then all of a sudden I found out about your clothing line. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself.
That party was actually for Mike, who's a good friend of mine. Mm-hmm. I started doing design since like 2 years old. And
first, are you from Boston?
I'm originally from Miami, Florida.
Okay, so you're from Florida. You're Floridian.
Yes, I'm a Miami Heat fan.
Do you love this weather? When did you come here?
I came here like, I think, 98. And,
okay.
I came here because of education. My mom sent me out here, so I actually had a chance to benefit from the education system out here. So. Okay,
and you stayed ever since?
Yes, I've stayed
ever since. That's what many people end up doing. you come to Boston, you stay in Boston, okay?
Yeah.
So you went to school. Did you go to school for fashion?
Actually, I went to school for TV broadcasting. Huh. I went to school in Florida, Miami-Dade College, and kind of minored in, I'd say, marketing, because I also wanted to be like a businessman as well. So I kind of figured how I could merge two of the mediums as far as telecommunication and business. So
I can totally hear your accent now.
Really?
Now that I'm talking to you, I can hear it.
Nah, I don't think I have an accent.
I didn't hear it before. Maybe it's because we were at the party. But so you went to school, decided to come to Boston for school education, and going to school, you didn't exactly think you were gonna do fashion.
Not really. Again, like I actually wanted to be an actor, so I figured if I could direct my own movies, then that's the fastest way I could get into Hollywood or so. So
that's true. Get your own thing going, and then get your foot in the door out there.
Exactly.
So what got you started with fashion then?
Actually, one of my old high school buddies, we had like a 5-hour conversation about fashion and how we could give our own little spin into the industry. And we definitely took that and ran with it. In 2006, we decided to come up with MathMatik.
Okay. Yeah. What is the concept behind that name, MathMatik?
Well, we actually, being that we both were kind of like, I wouldn't say math geniuses, but we like numbers, and we kind of figured MathMatik was a perfect way to implement that in a lifestyle, because we all need math to, whether it's applied math or just basic math.
I'm gonna have you say that one more time, because I got a 13-year-old, who doesn't believe that math is necessary for the most part. So you came up with the name MathMatik for your clothing line because
we use math in every form of life. So whether it's counting money, figuring arithmetic patterns to like business. So yeah, we need math for everything. So I figured if I could use that name as a brand, then I'd have people wanting to, wear my clothes.
That sounds good. So tell me more about the clothing line then.
The clothing line, this is actually our 7th year. So we are definitely revamping most of our designs. We're using different fabrics. Again, we started when we were 19 years old.
19.
I'm 26 now, so I feel like I'm growing with my brand. So I wanted to actually grow with the brand as far as trying different fabrics and kind of going for more of the grown look. So.
Yeah, and fashion has really changed within the past 5 years, definitely, as far as what gentlemen are wearing. I want to say that Lil Wayne very much so ushered in a very fitted jean for, minority men, at least men of color, wearing jeans that are more fitted from the baggy jean. How do you feel about the change in style, in fashion?
I mean, I feel like we all have our own sense of fashion. And I think being able to go from the baggy phase to the more straight leg or more fitted, it's actually benefiting us, because now we don't, as far as being a black man in America, having the stigma of people judge you, how your pants look, or how you're looking like a thug or whatnot. So it kind of helps the fact that more of our clothes are fitting, but not too fitted.
Not
So
too tight.
we don't want
No
to go.
leggings.
No
I don't
skinny
want to
legs.
see any men with leggings on, okay?
No skinny.
Don't like that look.
no jeggings. But I feel like it's for the better though.
I agree with that. I can't stand seeing like the pants and seeing the boxers behind it. And so I like the more fitted look. And from what I understand, you know, people of color have always been the ones to usher in fashion.
Definitely.
So how would you describe your line to me?
I would definitely say I kind of take more of what Rockaware did, and I say more like sleek, more urban. I like high-end fashion, and I kind of try to merge the two lanes as far as urban and like high-end fashion.
Yeah.
And I think we actually can do that. A lot of people feel that Black people can only have urban, and the whole stigma around the word urban. I feel like we can extract most of what people think is urban and actually bring more of the high end, because we can be able to, you know, be high end in luxury and do all of that.
Yeah, because first of all, the word urban means city, inner city, as opposed to suburban. It doesn't mean Black, it means in the city. And within the city, fashion has always been more high fashion than in the suburbs, where it's very relaxed, where it's less CEO, less suits. On the suburbs, they have more like farmland, more casual, a lot of denim being worn out there. And then coming into the city, people are more sleek. I've had someone tell me that I was metropolitan, and I don't even think that I'm metropolitan, but compared to a lot of suburban cities, Boston and New York and high fashion areas are more of an urban look, and urban doesn't have anything really to do with Black, has to do with in the city and high fashion. So I like that you really want to pull Black out of urban and make it high fashion. You told me that you're also working with some students and how they've designed a few patterns for the line. How did that come about?
My mentor, Dan Owusu, he's a professor at Wheelock. He actually invited me over to speak to the students, and we offered a few of the students over there some internships with us. So we were actually able to benefit from that, being able to get people who are into the marketing and fashion, as far as in media as well, to give them a shot in the fashion industry. First with us, so that was my way of giving back.
Were you nervous? Kind of having some kids really do that?
Well, not really, because in a sense, Dan, he gave me my shot as a student for marketing and media too. So that was my way of paying back to what he did for me. So
okay, is this piece right here one of the kids' ideas, or
no? This is actually one of our ideas. We actually have our piece for the new year that we're dropping. We did a collaboration with Michelangelo, and we used the David statue as a as a piece, and we kind of went with that because the whole thing behind David, David being, less than, 6 feet tall compared to Goliath. And I kind of felt that we are the Davids.
Okay.
We're not a big corporation. So being that David still defeated Goliath is like perfect example of what we're doing in the fashion industry. So.
Okay. Now, tell me about this whole ensemble that you put together for yourself. And we are going to see some of the other pieces. The models are going to come out a little bit later. But tell me about this piece you have on. I see the incorporation with the leather.
Yeah, so we kind of take the leather sleeves. It's trending now. So I kind of figured, how could I make this high end? An art piece such as the David. I was like, you know what? How can I make this like stand out? And we got this sublimated, and we got the zippers done up on those as well.
Okay.
So the kangaroo pouches, and we went well.
Yeah. How can my audience get in touch with you, the website?
Online now, you could check www.mathmaticclothing.com, and we're on all the social networks, MathMatik, MathMatik
Okay.
Clothing, Instagram, and Twitter, and Facebook.
Before we cut to a brief PSA, now you guys focus on men's clothing. Now, do you have anything out there for the ladies?
Yes, we do. We have a few pieces for the females. 2014, we're going to spend more time focusing on our female pieces in our female line. We're looking to drop a full collection.
Was it intentional that you wanted to focus on men's clothing originally?
Well, yeah, I definitely wanted to give like all of my creative spin to the male part of our brand, and eventually come out more with the female line, and then of course the junior line. My whole goal is really to give the branding like a household name. So
everyone within the household can wear the clothing. Do you have any pieces that are not just casual clothing? Do you have stuff for more daytime? Can you wear some other pieces to work?
As of now, we're just working on crew necks, t-shirts, snapbacks, hoodies. But as far as like further down 2014, we're going to come out with more pieces that you can work, like outerwear stuff, stuff you could wear to like a mixer, or so.
Okay, that sounds good.
The women that I follow as far as fashion goes, I'm a big fan of Karrueche Tran, and I like her style, and that was like something that I kind of wanted to run with for our brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you can reach out to Karrueche?
Yeah.
All right, so this is an official reach out for MathMatik, Britt Johnson, BossLady News. Karrueche, we got a couple pieces here for you from MathMatik. We're going to send them out to you, and we want to know what you think about them, okay? And so we're going to cut to a brief PSA, and when we come back, we've got a couple models wearing some pieces.
Yep.
All right, we're really excited. It's 2014. I hope you guys are going to enjoy BossLady News this year. It's going to be crazy. We'll be right back.
Dad can be tough. No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Guru. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
So you're back with BossLady News, and now we're going to look at a couple pieces from Peter's collection, MathMatik.
Again, this is the David Michelangelo collaboration that we did with our brand. We took a traditional crew neck sweater, and we applied that with some genuine leather with some wool knitted cuffs.
Okay.
With two of the kangaroo pouches for zippers. And this is actually dropping January 1st, which you guys can catch it right now online.
You turn around? Oh, okay. I like the back. It's simple in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And he's rocking the he's rocking our beanie as well. That's the knitted wool beanie, also available online.
Online. Cool. All right. Ladies. So we're geared towards trying to pull Karrueche out of here, right?
I could definitely see Karrueche in this right now.
Okay. So what has she got on right now?
She actually has on the limited edition Fresh Prince snapback.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite
you trying to get
shows.
Willow Smith too, huh?
Why not? And she's actually sporting a women's tank. It's a traditional women's tank. We just threw our company logo on there.
Okay. So we got some summertime stuff ready for 2014. What else do we have?
Okay. So now this is more geared towards like a 25-year-old female. That's the
Everyday.
off the shoulder. That's actually available online as well.
You can wear that with anything. That's cute. I can go shopping in that. I can actually see even like Kim K wearing that.
I can see it.
Going shopping, their little sunglasses on. I don't know if she'll wear well, this is probably a with the baby. So maybe we could send her this piece and see her with the baby.
Hopefully Kanye doesn't,
Doesn't try to wear it?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we have?
Okay, we have the red beanie. That's actually available online as well.
Okay.
Just in time for the winter time because it does get cold in Boston.
Yeah, we're gonna be cold for like the next 3 months.
That's unfortunate.
Nice. So all of these pieces can be found online?
Yes.
Okay.
And this the last piece here we have is the luxury tax tee. We actually took a photo of the Maybach and we made our own version of it
Okay.
because we all, have luxury inside of us as well. So
Nice. That looks like a street racer t-shirt there.
yeah.
I like that. Well, again, what's the website?
It's MathMatikClothing.com and social media, Facebook, Instagram is MathMatik Clothing as well. So you guys can check that out.
Exciting. I'm excited to see more of the line. You guys did a great job. Thank you for coming on to Boss Lady News. MathMatik Clothing 2014. This is the end of the show. I'm excited. You guys make sure you hit me up on any of my social media. You can catch me on Twitter at BLN Hello. You can also catch me on Facebook, on Instagram. Tune into the radio show.